Hi, my name is Mary Kalenda and welcome to your Shoulder Heart Power Fusion Yoga class. Today is about your sacral chakra. Hot Power Fusion classes are usually practiced in a really hot room. So if you have, turn on a heater or take a hot bath or have a light workout right before you practice the shoulder sequence of the HPF CPY set sequence. So let's have fun, tap into our second chakra, and let's get started. Let's start in standing Shavasana. Come forward. Bring your big toes to touch. Sliver your heels or step your feet apart to a comfortable distance. Release your arms by your side. Shine your palms forward. Let's take a deep full breath into your core. Big open mouth exhale. Nice. Notice what's going on right now internally, emotionally. What thoughts are coming up right now? Breathe in, acknowledge them. Then as you breathe out, let go and release. Take one soft breath in. Exhale, standing at attention, Samasthiti. Bring your palms to touch in front of your heart space, elbows wide, and you just may close your eyes here or soften your gaze. For today's practice, if you'd like to use an intention, I'm offering you the intention of connecting with your sacral chakra, your Svadhisthana, which is located in your pelvic area. Once you tap into that second chakra, it allows you to find the ability to embrace change, to set healthy boundaries, and to balance out your sexual energies. Take one conscious breath into your hips and a conscious breath out. Also, you have the option to engage your Ujjayi breath. Breathe in through your nose, seal your lips. And as you breathe out through your nose, constrict the muscles in the back line of your throat. Softly open your eyes. Release your arms by your side. Inhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Sweep your arms up overhead. Hold here and breathe. Root down the entire soles of your feet. Lift your kneecaps up to activate your quads. Now, find awareness for your pelvis. See it as a bowl, so you don't want to have water spilling forward or back. Find a neutral position by pulling your navel in, opening up your heart. Take one more deep inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, standing back bend, Anavitasana. Cactus your arms, push your bones forward, lift up through your heart slowly, lean back from your upper spine, your thoracic spine. Dig your heels down, lift up through your heart. Inhale, mountain, send your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Travel your hands down toward your mat. Lightly bend your knees here or deeply bend your knees. If you like, you can also dance your legs to warm up your hamstrings. Let gravity pull your head down more to find that traction in your neck and spine. Inhale, halfway lift Ardha Uttanasana. Use the strength of your core to pull your heart forward. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen up through your spine. Take one more inhale. Exhale, squat and curl. Peel off your heels. Plant your hands down. Bend into your knees. Dome into your mid and upper spine. Rest your forehead onto your knees if it's available. Lift up your heels higher. Squeeze your inner legs together. Let's flow and add one element. Press your heels down. Inhale, mountain, reach up. Exhale, find a prayer grip. Connect your palms, cross your thumbs. Inhale, elongate your arms up. Exhale, easy side stretch to the right. Shift your hips over to the left. Rainbow your torso over to the right. Inhale, draw your fingers back to center. Exhale, easy side touch to the left. Bump your hips to the right. Curve your torso over to the left. Inhale, mountain, open your arms. Exhale, standing back, bend. Lean back. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, squat and curl. Beautiful. Inhale, mountain. Send energy up. Exhale, interlace your hands into a steeple grip. So your index fingers and thumbs are pointed out. Inhale, shoot energy up. Exhale, hot half moon, Ardha Chandrasana to the right. Kick your hips to the left. Lift up through your sternum. Slowly lean over to your right side. Stay here and breathe. Dig down your left outer corner of your foot. Outer corners. Let's be correct. Shimmy your left hip crease slightly back in your left armpit. Just square off your hips and shoulders. Melt your shoulders down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, hot half moon to the left. Bump your hips to the right. Reach up through your heart. Slowly lean over to your left side. Breathe here and stay. Dig down the outer corners of your right foot to counterbalance. Shimmy your right hip and your right armpit slightly back to square off your hip bones and your shoulders. Shrug your shoulders down. Inhale. Let's flow right away to mountain reach up. Exhale, standing back bend. Inhale, mountain arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Listen up. Exhale, high plank. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back so they're hip width distance. Stay here and breathe. Reach your arm forward as you kick your heels back. Unlock your elbows to ignite your chest muscles. Lift up your femur bones to activate your core muscles. Take one more breath in. Exhale. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Sink your heels down. Lift your hips. Press down to the L's and J's of your hands. Hollow out your belly. Shrug your shoulders away from your ears. Inhale. Kick your right heel up. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your right foot in between your hands. Anchor down your left heel. Inhale, warrior two, Virabhadrasana 2. Reach your right arm forward, your left arm back. Stay here and breathe. Now, press down the knife edge of your left foot. Send your right in direction of your second toe. Rotate your right outer thigh out. Lift up through your heart. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, hot triangle, Trikonasana. Tick-tock your arms to 6 and 12. Press your right arm into the inner thigh of your right leg and your right leg back into your arm. Your legs are the same. Open up your chest to the sky. Inhale, reverse warrior, Parivrtta Virabhadrasana. Climb your right arm up, your left hand down. Hold here and breathe. Re-establish the front lunge in your leg. So shimmy your left shoulder back. Take one more inhale. Open up your chest. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, start pose. Toes out, heels in. Burst open. Exhale, horse pose, Utthita Konasana. Parallel your thighs as much as it is possible to your mat. Focus on your knees, track them in the direction of your second toe. Firm up your booty. Pull your navel in. Press your palms together, loop your shoulders up and down your spine. So really embrace this hip opening pose and take your time easing yourself into this. Let's find 3 breaths that are helping us to deepen into this pose. Inhale, only reach your arms up. Exhale, draw your palms together and down. One more time, deep inhale, lift up. Exhale, send your hands down to your heart. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, loop your hands down again. Stay for one more breath in here. Lower it one more time on your exhale. Yes. Inhale, star pose, burst open. Exhale, tee out your arms, parallel your feet. Inhale, sparkle your heart up. Exhale, standing separate legs, stretching. Dandayamana, Vibhaktapada, Paschimottanasana. Hinge from your hips, reach your heart forward, slowly land your hand either on top of your mat or around your calves, your ankles, your feet. Soften your knees. And if you'd like, you can pitch into your feet slightly to open up your lower back. Stay and breathe. Connect with your second chakra while embracing the opening of your hips. The mantra is Vam and the color is orange. Take 2 more cycles of breaths here. Tee out your arms, pull your belly in, inhale, come back up to standing. Exhale, connect your palms, step your left foot in, pivot your feet forward so all of your tippy toes are facing the shorter edge of your mat. Inhale, reach up into the sky with your grip and gaze. Exhale, standing separate leg, forehead in knee pose, Dandayamana, Vibhaktapada, Janu Sirsasana. Lead with your hands and heart, slowly lower down your torso. You have the option to stay in your prayer grip or root your hands down. Focus on that compression in your right hip and in your throat to connect your forehead with your knee. Dig your heels down. If your left heel comes up, step 1 or 2 inches in. 1 or 2 inches in. Shimmy your right hip crease slightly back, your left hip forward. Hollow out your belly. Take 1 more breath in here. 1 more breath out. Reconnect your palms if you have released your hands down. Root to rise. So feel the energy in your legs, in your core. In and come back up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your lower back. Inhale, roll your shoulders down and your grip. Open up your heart. Exhale, toppling tree. Shift your weight forward. Launch your left foot off your mat. Lean your torso forward. And see it as a teeter-totter. The higher you can go with your left heel, the more you can lean forward with your heart. Press your palms together and away from your lower back. Dial your left hip crease lower. Take 1 more deep inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, standing splits. Plant your hands down to frame your front foot. Lift your left heel even higher. Lengthen your spine. Option to grab for your calf with 1 hand or maybe both. Take 1 more inhale, plant your hands down, exhale, low lunge. Inhale, 3-legged dog, kick your right foot up. Exhale, downward facing dog. There's the other side, yogi. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge, step it through. Anchor down your right heel. Inhale, warrior 2. Blossom your arms open to the front and back. Breathe here. Deeply bend into your front knee, tracking in direction with your second toe. Glue down the pinky edge of your right foot. Pull your navel in and up as you widen your collarbones. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, hop triangle. Climb your right arm up, your left arm down. Recommit to your front lunge. Press your left arm into your inner thigh and your inner thigh back. Spiral your heart up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your left arm up, your right arm down. Stay here and breathe. Soften your floating ribs in to activate your core muscles. Hide your right shoulder behind your left, and nothing has changed in your legs. Take one more inhale, reach back with your left hand. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, start pose, toes out, heels in, arms up. Exhale, horse, hands in front of your heart. Slowly lower into this expression. Come back to stillness, plant your hands into your inner thighs. Inhale, soar your heart forward. Exhale, twist to your right. Inhale, track back to center. Exhale, twist to your left. One more time. Inhale, center. Exhale, ring it out. Inhale, center. And exhale, twist. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, come back to your horse one more time. Hands in front of your heart. Feel the stretch in your inner thighs. Inhale, start pose. Lift up. Exhale, tee out your arms. Parallel your feet. Inhale, puff up your chest. Exhale, standing separate leg stretching. Hinge from your hips, lean your torso forward and cascade toward the space in between your legs. You choose what expression you want. Hands down. Maybe you interlace your hands behind your lower back. Whatever's calling you. Find stillness. We're tapping into your second chakra. Two more cycles of breath. And fly your arms open. Inhale, come up. Exhale, unite your palms over your head. Step your right foot in, rotate your feet forward. Inhale, reach high, puff up. Exhale, standing separate leg, forehead to knee pose. With a soft left knee, slowly lean forward and descend with care. You can either stay in your prayer grip or plant your hands down. Compress your left hip crease, your throat. Seek the connection between your forehead and knee. Option to step your right foot more in if your right heel comes up. Wiggle your left hip back and your right hip forward to level out your hips. Reconnect your palms. Strong legs, strong core. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, interlace your hands behind you and just switch off if you remember what you did before. Inhale, open your collarbones. Exhale, toppling tree. Shift your weight forward. Peel your right foot off of your mat. Lean forward. Create length from your right heel all the way toward the top of your head. Plant your palms together and lift them away from your lower back. Take one more breath in. Exhale, standing splits. Plant your hands down. Lift your right heel even higher. Drape your torso over your left leg. Stay active in your standing leg. Option to either place one hand or both to your calf to challenge yourself. Inhale, plant your hands down. Exhale, low lunge, step your right foot back. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick your left leg high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Amazing job. Let's flow through the first three postures. Inhale, swing your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hot triangle. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift up your left leg. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, hot triangle. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog, kick it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's take a deep cleansing breath in here. Big exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Big exhale, let go. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Let's do some core Supta Baddha Konasana sit-ups. Glue your feet together. Open your knees wide. Lower down onto your back. Interlace your hands behind you. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Press your feet together. Option to lift up your feet to intensify your workout. Focus on lifting your heart up rather than forward. Keep your elbows wide. And you just find your own pace here. To release heat, you can always breathe out through your teeth. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Scoop your knees in, squeeze it out. Root your feet down, hip width distance. Interlace your hands behind you. Now lift your knees up, your heels, so you have reverse table legs. Come to center, lift up. Twist to your right, extend your left leg out for yogi bicycle. Center, twist to your left, extend your right leg out. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Flex your toes, and when you bring your knees back in, keep them right above your hip bones. Again, your elbows are super wide. Twist to activate your oblique muscles. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug your knees in. Pencil your body, stretch it out. Inhale, exhale. Again, squeeze in your knees. Grab behind your thighs, rock and roll yourself up maybe 2 or 3 times. However often you need to. To come into boat pose Navasana. Here's really important to keep your spine long and straight. So if that means to plant your hands down, that's absolutely awesome and cool. Or you bring your hands to your heart. Feel the activation of your lower abdomen. Open up your space in your chest. Now you can either lean back and lift your legs up, or you can also add more. Open your arms, reach your legs higher. Gaze out in front of you, and maybe you want to open your legs. I don't have that much space. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross your legs. Find baby cats and cows. Meet me in downward facing dog, please. Plant your hands down. Step your feet back. Inhale. Send your gaze forward. Exhale, vertical frog, Malasana. Step your right foot forward, your left foot. Sink your tailbone down. Place your palms together in front of your heart. And you can always use a block underneath your butt cheeks here. Focus on length in your spine. So roll your shoulders away from your ears. Press your elbows into your legs into your arms. Lift up through your heart. Avoid collapsing into your feet, so press the outer edges of your feet down as well. And just stay here and breathe. Embrace this hip opening posture for a moment longer. Tap into your second chakra. Take a deep breath in. Big breath out. Plant your hands down. Come back to downward facing dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, half pigeon, Nakapada Raja Kapotasana. Travel your right knee forward. Scoot your shin forward as well. Walk your left foot back, untuck your toes. Gaze over your right shoulder to see that your left toes are pointed back, your hips are leveled. You can always find a supine figure 4 on your back instead. Take a deep full inhale. Open up your chest. Option to stay here or exhale. Sleeping pigeon. Lower either down to your mat with your forehead or onto your hands or a towel. We're staying here for a moment longer to give your hip a nice, juicy opening experience. Slowly walk your hands back in. Lift yourself up. Carve your left toes under. Inhale. Fly your right leg up. Shake it out. Open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, elevate your left foot. Exhale, half pigeon. Send your left knee forward. Travel your right leg back. Gaze over your left shoulder, see if your right toes are pointed back and your hips are leveled. Again, you can always find supine figure 4 to protect your knee. Inhale, lift up through your heart. Option to stay here or exhale. Fold into your sleeping pigeon again. Another nice longer hold here. Tuck your hands back to press yourself up. Curl your right toes under. Inhale. Lift up your left leg. Shake it out. Open up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to high plank. Exhale, lower down with control. Untuck your feet. Draw your elbows in, hands underneath your shoulders in a cobra pose, Bhujangasana. Peel off your chest. Lift as high as you can with your heart. Dig your toes in to activate your quads, your glutes. Option to fly off your hands, off of your mat, to add a little more activation into your back. Gaze down, elongate the back of your neck. Take one more deep inhale, find your edge, go as high as you can. Exhale, rest onto your left cheek. Release your arms by your side. Try to get chin back to center. Tee out your arms, palms facing down in a full locust, Purna Shalabhasana. Lift your arms, your legs, your chest as high as you can. Flex your toes. Still gaze down to elongate your cervical spine. Imagine you're just flying over your favorite restaurant or house or building, whatever it is. Like a bird. Inhale, lift a little higher. Exhale, come down with your wings. Rest onto your right cheek. Release and soften. Track your chin back to center. Inhale, press yourself up. Exhale, fixed firm Supta Virasana. Guide your knees forward. And you can either find a seat on your heels. If you know you have more internal rotation in your hips, slowly lower down with your booty onto your mat. If you are feeling the ground below you and your knees are connected and are not hurting at all, you can either stay here or slowly walk yourself back. If you feel like, okay, I'm still good, slowly lower yourself even more. Please be mindful of your knees. No stretching, no pinching, no pain allowed. Option to stay here or come all the way down to your back. You also can grab the opposite elbows and breathe into your hips. Take a deep breath in, big breath out. Mindfully press yourself up equally with your forearms and come out of this pose. Inhale, exhale, downward facing dog. Move your legs, let the oxygen come back. Lower down onto your knees, find a seat on your heels. Cup your heels with your hands, thumbs out, fingers in. Inhale, send your energy up through your heart. Exhale, rabbit pose, Shashangasana. Tuck your chin in, slowly roll yourself up like a little snail. Drag your forehead toward your knees, and you have the option to stay here or lift up your hips. If you do so, avoid losing the connection between your forehead and your knees. And also use your strong arms to hover the crown of your head on top of your mat. Please put no pressure on your neck. Slowly sink your hips back down, lift your heart up, come onto one side, extend your right leg out, plant your left foot to the inside of your right leg, flex your toes, lightly bend your right knee, root down your hips. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, seated separate leg stretching, forehead to knee pose, Janu Sirsasana. Rotate to the right, reach out, capture either your foot, your ankle, your calf. Lower your forehead onto your knee and breathe. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, switch. Extend your left leg out. Park your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Flex your toes. Bend your knee. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, Janu Sirsasana to the left. Twist to the left. Reach out and capture whatever is available. Surrender your head down and breathe. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, lower onto your mat. Hug your right knee in. Lengthen out your left leg. Breathe in. Exhale, half window moving pose. Squeeze your right knee closer to your right armpit around your thoracic cage. One more deep breath in. Exhale, supine twist, Jatara Parivartanasana. Send your right knee over to your left. Tee out your arms. Gaze over to your right. Root your shoulders down. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, scoop your left knee in. Extend your right leg out. Take a breath in. Exhale, half moving pose. Squeeze your left knee toward your left armpit around your rib cage. Breathe in. Exhale, supine twist. Drape your left knee over to your right. Scoot your right hip under your left. Tee out your arms or cactus your arms, whatever you did before. Drop your head over to your left. Inhale, draw your knees back to center. Exhale, full wind moving pose, Pavanamuktasana. Capture your knees, pull them in. Stay rooted in your shoulders, in the back of your head, in your tailbone. One more breath in. Exhale, happy baby pose at Nanda Balasana. Either grab for your thighs, your calves, or maybe your feet. Pull your knees closer toward this space outside of your rib cage. This is a nice last hip opening posture. Breathe mindfully into your hips and out. Coming to a tiny ball. Bring your forehead toward your knees. Capture your legs with your arms. Give yourself the tightest hug. One more deep inhale. Exhale, Shavasana. Legs out, arms by your side. Rest here. You may close your eyes. Become heavy. Let go and breathe. And you choose however long you want to be in this resting pose before the day is calling you. For now, I'd like to thank you for joining me today. It was a pleasure teaching to you. Thank you so much. Namaste.